It's very cool that we can create a new Laravel project in this way, but there's an even simpler option. If we go back to the Laravel documentation, installation via Composer, and have a look at the Laravel installer. This is a package that we install through Composer. Notice how that works. The only caveat here is we are installing it globally because I want that installer available anywhere on my machine. Or in other words, it's not linked to a particular PHP project I'm working on. All right, let's give it a shot. I will paste this in. That should then expose a Laravel CLI, but if I try it out in a new tab, it doesn't work. This is probably because my Composer global bin directory is not part of my system path, which means I'd have to do something like this. Go into my Composer directory, vendor, bin, and I'll find it there. But it's a little verbose, so why don't we add this to our path? Now, real quick though, if I cd there, and I get the present working directory, we might want to use the full path rather than the shorthand here. Okay, so how do we do that? Well, you can do it in a couple ways. It depends on your machine. You might add it to your bash RC file. If you use something like zshellrc, very similar, you could add it there. And have a look here. Here's our full path of directories separated by a colon, which means you could add yours here if you like. That would be an option. Another option would be, you could put it in your paths file. That should be included. And what's nice about that is you can just add it to the bottom here, like this, save it. And now if I open a brand new tab to refresh it, I should have access to Laravel, and I do. Any of those options will do the trick. So let's get rid of the blog that we created in the last lesson, and now create it again using the installer. Awesome. Here's our blog, and there's our project. So once again, PHP artisan serve. And by the way, in iTerm, I can command click on this. And there we go. So from now on in this series, if I ever create a new Laravel project, I will use the Laravel installer. I love it.